Hoi Hoi Everyone, and this week I'm pretty much going to take you along for the ride of everything that I kind of get to eat in a week. So it's Vancouver Day and I had disembarkation. So that being said, snacked on one of these as breakfast at 6 a.m. in the morning. It is now like 11 o'clock and I'm having actual breakfast, like breakfast that I made myself. It does not look delicious, but it is muesli and Greek yogurt, which is all I really need right now. But yeah, so that is what I've had for breakfast slash brunch today so far. And I'm going to pretty much take you along for the whole cruise and show you everything that I pretty much eat, including all the snacks and when I don't eat, because I'm going to be realistic. My eating habits are terrible lately. But yeah. So, morning of Vancouver, come along for the ride, and I'm not going to change any of my eating habits, let me just say that now, just to like try to be like, oh look what I eat, oh I'm so healthy. No, you're just going to see the real raw deal of everything that I get to eat on board. So, come along for the journey. Okay, I know it looks like I'm literally reshooting what I shot earlier, but I'm having cereal. This time it is for lunch though. My clothes are in the laundry machine and I think I overloaded the laundry machine, so I have no clothes, well, work clothes anyway, to wear to like the main mess and everything like that, and I'm not that hungry, so I'm just having this to fill me up, and then I'm gonna probably go take a nap. But yeah, this is my lunch for the day. This is probably going to be the most weird what I eat in a week video that is probably ever going to be put on to the internet. So yeah, another bowl of cereal. Okay, having a little snack bar because it is 5:45 and I'm only going to have supper at 7:30. Usually I have supper really early, but I'm only going to have supper after I have to do doors, and I'm getting hungry and I've just burnt probably a good 100 calories dancing like a maniac for the sail away party. So, food! Okay, it is Ketchikan night and I do not have time for a proper supper and everything like that, so I'm grabbing one of my like little snack bars and I'm gonna go run. So this is kind of my supper right now, for now. Alrighty, once again back at my favorite Alaskan spot, which is the Crepes. I'm gonna have a monkey business today for lunch, and I'm getting myself hot chocolate because it is super cold. Okay, today is Skagway, and I would just like to clarify, this is the third time in a row for this cruise that I have eaten upstairs for breakfast. Usually I don't bother, but I also turned around and said I'm not going to change my eating habits for this week of what I eat on board. But I kind of have, and it's not been by choice. It's just been simply by the scheduling, where it's like, okay, cool, well, we finished tenders today at like 10 o'clock, which was great. I expected us to be going till 12, so I didn't eat breakfast or anything like that. I didn't bother getting up too early because I'm tired. But we finished at 10. Guess what time breakfast is available upstairs for crew members? 10. So yeah, I didn't have lunch today, because that's usually kind of what happens when I have breakfast upstairs. I eat myself full, and then I do not have lunch, and then I kind of only have supper. And I don't know if this is helping me with losing weight or gaining weight. It could be a number of things, but I do personally think that I eat way more when I go upstairs into the buffet, so it's not going to be helping me with my losing a weight or anything like that. But I just want to clarify that I have technically changed my eating habits, but out of scheduling, not because this is how it usually is every week. This is probably the worst week, actually, now that I think about it, to have shown you what I eat on board. But we're changing it to a what I eat on board according to my chaotic schedule video now. That's what I'm going with. So yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me for a what I eat in a week on board a cruise ship video. Now, I will say this video has been very different to how I usually eat, just because schedule and everything changes. So this is probably a very abnormal week in my life on how I eat, and I promised that I wasn't going to change anything about how I ate, but yeah, it got interesting. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for all the highs and all the lows and everything in between. My name is Tara from An Uncharted Life. Bye! And I'll catch you on the next one.